Hello Virgo, welcome to your February 2018 tarot reading with me, Anushka. I just want to give a little shout out to Alicia, who did ask when this video was going to be put out. I've been having some major issues with technology. You will notice me checking my camera constantly because he likes to turn himself off every now and then. It's a habit he's just started doing in the last few weeks. Plus, I had a Windows 10 update which has completely messed up my Wi-Fi. I can't even connect to the internet from my laptop, which is so annoying. So I've got this long drawn out process of having to edit on my laptop and upload on my phone. So this is why this reading is later than I intended, because I spent hours, honestly, like hours and hours on the phone to Microsoft trying to sort out my bloody Wi-Fi, and it's so annoying. But anyway, that's that. We're here now. Yeah, so sorry about that, Alicia, but here it is for you now, okay? Okay, what are the energies for Virgo? February 2017, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, February 2017. Energies for Virgo. Ooh. I'm feeling a sense of freshness and excitement. Yeah, possibilities. Yeah, I'm smiling. I know you can't see me, but I'm smiling and I'm feeling, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling like expect the unexpected in some ways, Virgo. Feeling some Uranian energy, which would make sense. I'm a Virgo rising, and maybe that's why all of my technology has just been going crazy, because Uranus, I think, is playing games with me. Okay, Virgo, it did that thing where it cut out. I'm so sorry, I didn't even realize until I was well into talking to you about your spread. I will get this fixed by next month. I think what I need to do is get a new SD card. I think there's something wrong with the SD card. So that will be one fix, and then we'll get onto my laptop. But anyway, so this is how you're starting the month. This is how you're coming in, and both of the reversals that you pulled are really not bad reversals at all to pull. Okay, so this is you coming into the month. This is the environment around you, and this is more the people in your environment, and this is kind of like this can be an advice kind of card. It's what to watch out for. It's something that can be working in your favor or something that can go against you, and this is your kind of best possible outcome. I did also pull two other cards just to kind of clarify what's going on. Okay, Virgo, what I'm seeing here really is quite good, and I like it. I feel like the biggest thing you might have to contend with this month is perhaps a certain lack of your own faith in yourself or in whatever it is you're doing. Other than that, there's really not much standing in your way apart from you, if I'm honest, Virgo. I love the star card. You know, it's, sorry, just checking my camera. I love the star card. You know, this can symbolize an Aquarius. I mean, there is a possibility of an Aquarian coming into your life toward, you know, early in the month, or maybe you've hooked up with an Aquarian, or you know, there's a possibility of somebody Aquarian. Oh Jesus, do you know what? That's so weird. I've just said that and I've just realized this actually this actually applies to me. That's so funny. I'm Virgo rising. So yeah, there could be an Aquarian coming into your life or about to come into your life who could actually, there could be some sort of a romance that blossoms with this person. That is one possibility. But more than anything, what I'm seeing is that you have got universal forces working for you and with you, but you may have to contend with your own faith in yourself and faith in the world and the people around you. This can be, I mean, Saturn went into your 5th house, you know, and Saturn can sometimes, when he enters a house, he can put a bit of a dampener on that house. Not that he's doing anything, but we can just feel more restricted. We can feel a bit more like, we can just feel a bit more depressed, I suppose, about the things that he's affecting in that house. So for any of you who are creative or who own your own business or who are self-starters or who are doing something project-wise, hobby-wise that you're wanting to take seriously, I feel there will be a lot of you out there doing this. Don't let this Saturn coming into your 5th house where he rules creative projects and hobbies, Don't let him put a dampener on things. You will, it's good to question yourself. It's good to question your abilities and where you're going and your skills, but don't lose faith in yourself. So this is the only thing I'm seeing indicated here, is that you may be feeling a little bit of lack of faith in yourself, or perhaps even in the universe, or in the people around you. I feel like some of you might be looking at the people around you and thinking, they don't really get me, or they're not on my side, they're not for me. When in actual fact, you know what, you might be surprised actually as to how supportive people can be. And even if they're not being supportive, perhaps they're not being negative either, you know, they're just being neutral. So more than anything, this is about your perspective, Virgo. And I do believe, and I do feel like these can be turned upside down. To be honest, they're really not bad cards to get reversed. And this tells me the universe is working for you, and opportunities are being handed to you and coming in for you. The only thing you might have to contend with is your own lack of faith in people, in others, and in the universe, and in yourself. Okay, so just watch out for that. Try, because you know, Virgo, you are thinkers, you know, and what I love about the way you think is that your thinking also tends to involve a lot of intuition as well. So it's like you're logical, but there's intuition in there as well, you know. So don't allow yourself to go down negative thought patterns. Saturn there in the 5th can also make us, you know, it can affect our sense of self-confidence as well. So you just want to watch out for that. If you can keep a handle on that, and I would say remain in your center, you know, in a sense that's what he's doing, you know, he's remaining in his center. Keep a handle on that, remain in your center, and try not to get thrown off course by any negative self-chat about yourself or about others. I think it's best really to do more doing this month than thinking, you know. And I know that's hard, you know, we are natural thinkers, but I think it's best for you to pour your energy into, you know, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of you are involved in hobbies, creativity, skills, or pursuing something, whether it's career or whatever, that really resonates with you. Build your skills, put your energy into that. Now, in your environment is the Hanged Man, which is kind of saying, and this kind of, see, this all echoes the same thing to me. The Hanged Man, the World, I know he's reversed, but really it's not a big deal that he's reversed. This is more about your faith. And same with this one, the Star. So all these cards talk to me of faith. And there's a certain amount of surrendering and acknowledging that the universe is on your side, and that whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're going for, because I feel like some of you Virgos have got big goals that you're going for, and I feel like you're on your way, but whatever it is you're going for, the energy is ripe for it, okay? Blessings are coming, but you have to surrender to a certain extent. Don't try and control your environment too much, because when we try and control things, what we do is we end up restricting the ways in which the blessings can come to us. If we think we know it all, and oh, you know, I'll only take this risk, or I'll only be open to that kind of an opportunity, then it can take a lot longer for us to get there. So you're being asked to a certain extent, you're being asked to mix faith, to blend faith with work, skill and determination and craftsmanship. Okay, so I really love this. This is really cool energy. I feel like it's like it's like the spiritual craftsman. Do you know what I mean? The universe is there and the environment is ready and ripe, but you're being asked to create space. And you know what? You're not the first sign that I've said this to. I'm getting this with a lot of signs, and that full moon, those lunar eclipses on your 6th and 12th house axis, they make so much sense, especially the lunar eclipse in Leo, because that says to me about that is about creating space spiritually. You know, let go of the need to like control the details and the fine print, you know, and that's what rules. I mean, you know, Aquarius is in your 6th house, and the 6th house is about the fine print and the details. Allow room for you, like opportunities, new people to come in. I feel like there could be some people who come into your life now who could really set you up towards fulfilling your goals and fulfilling your desires and ambitions. But you've just got to exercise a little bit of patience and faith whilst continuing to do what you do. So I really do like this, okay? I really do like this. Now, we've got the Lovers here, which is making me think that for some of you there is a possibility of romance coming along. And for those of you who are looking for love, I feel like you're kind of like, I give up. I don't have any faith. I don't believe the right person's going to come along anymore. You know, I don't believe the universe is going to answer my prayers to have this person come along and answer my wishes. You might be surprised. So definitely for love, you're being asked to be patient. Are there any closures that you need to make? Because this reversal as well also speaks about closure. Are there any full stops, periods that you need to put at the end of some sort of sentence? You know? The reason why you might be lacking in faith, whether it's to do with love or your career or, you know, your business or whatever, it might not be to do with what's going on now. It might be to do with the fact that you haven't actually closed the door on something. You haven't completely let it go so as to allow this new energy in. And with all those lunar eclipses, it was about letting go. It was about surrender for you and surrendering to your deepest wishes. Okay, so if you do that, I believe that you will create that space for a balanced and harmonious and wholesome relationship to come along. I do think that there's opportunity there. It's about whether you're willing to take that risk and allow yourself to be guided. You see, so many of these cards talk about faith, you know. So the Fool is reversed, which kind of says to me on some level you're not allowing yourself to take that leap of faith, you know. Another way that I translate this card is, you know, when something's being offered to us that's too good to be true, and we're about to walk into something foolishly without really seeing what's in front of us. But for you, I'm not interpreting it in this way, in this spread. I'm seeing this more as not allowing yourself to totally kind of surrender to the process and to the spiritual, more faith-centered side of life. Okay, I'm not saying that, I mean, I know there'll be a lot of you watching this who are very spiritual and very open in that sense. It doesn't matter how spiritual we are. Sometimes there can be just parts of our ego or even parts of our heart, you know, our emotions that are just stuck in the past on something that block us. But look, I mean, come on. Does this or does this not speak to you of faith? You know what I mean? The Fool, the World, the Star, the Hanged Man. This is wishes and dreams coming true, all sorts of blessings, all sorts of abundance, divine abundance. Look, you've got every single, all the signs are represented here. You've got the fire signs, the earth signs, the water signs, the air signs are represented here. Everything is literally at your feet and at your beck and call. If you can only trust and surrender and just let go and know that the universe is on your side. So what belief systems are you perhaps hanging on to? Where was he here? No. What belief systems are you perhaps hanging on to? What person are you maybe hanging on to? What hurt from the past are you maybe hanging on to, which is stopping these blessings from coming in? I don't feel like it's a big deal. I don't feel like you're majorly blocking it, but I feel like it might be just a tiny bit of doubt. A tiny bit of doubt. Okay? So really not a big deal. I think a great thing for Virgos to do would be to start each day. Let me check my camera. Yeah, we're good. To start each day this month, waking up and literally before you do anything, before you even brush your teeth, waking up and the first thing you do when you open your eyes is think of 5 things that you are truly blessed, in 5 ways in which you are truly blessed, 5 things you are truly grateful for, so that you're programming your mind to see how the universe and eternal abundance is on your side. Okay, that'd be a fantastic way to just set yourself up in that right energy to receive these blessings. I mean, you've got beautiful cards here, Virgo, beautiful, you know, and I absolutely love them. I mean, we've got, this could be, I mean, this speaks of Gemini, you know, possibly. This speaks of Aquarius. That that was me that time. I had to turn my oven off. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, this speaks of Gemini energy, this speaks of Aquarian energy. So these could be people who could be very supportive for you and very good for you right now. People who are good to connect with and be around. So people who are quite cerebral, you know, and who are, I see Aquarians and Geminis as being very open and experimental, you know, and certainly Aquariuses, I feel like they're very expansive and they're about space. So once again, that theme of space and allowing for fresh energy to come in is there. You are being blessed, and the only thing that will get in your way this month, Virgo, is you. Okay, so in a sense, you know, the Seven of Rods is saying to me that you are being asked to keep that faith. And when I feel like these are thoughts, I don't always interpret it this way, but I feel like these are thoughts. These are like negative thoughts. And I'm telling you, fight them down. Fight away those negative thoughts. Start your day with 5 reasons why you are blessed, why you are abundant, 5 things that you are thankful for. So that you start, even 6 things, you know, so that you start the day positively. So you come up every morning, you're coming out on top of any negative programming. Because, you know, if we just allow the brain has got this crazy inbuilt like defense mechanism thing going on, and it's millions of years old, and it knows what it's doing, and it wants to keep us safe, but doesn't realize sometimes that by trying to keep us safe, it actually keeps us stuck in the same repetitive negative cycles. So you want to get up on top of it, and you want to become the master of that brain and of those negative thoughts. I almost see this like a brain, and those are all the thoughts that are cropping up, and you're there going, no, I'm not having it. So really, Virgo, I gotta be honest, this is very simple. This is very easy. I love it. You are being blessed. I think love can be yours. And also I want to say to those of you who are in a relationship, or who are possibly not even interested in being in a relationship, this is about a balance in your relationship. This is about harmony. And I feel for you guys who are involved, you know, I feel you coming to a place of more harmony within your relationship. The planets are going to be moving into your 7th house towards the end of this month. So I see more harmony coming in, and more balance and wholesomeness, and feeling like you're really connected on a spiritual, emotional, physical and mental level. And I really like that for you. For those of you who aren't interested in looking for anyone and are quite happy on your own, this also symbolizes to me your own internal balance between your divine masculine and feminine self, and that you're finding more love for yourself and finding a balance between the two kind of sides of your brain and the 2 poles of yourself, which I really, really like. So all in all, Virgo, I mean, this is a brilliant spread. My biggest word of advice to you is relax. It's all working out for you. Let me just turn these all up right for you and show you. It's all working for you, Virgo. It is all working for you. I mean, Jesus, how many major arcana cards can you have? This could be a really big month, right? Just don't allow yourself to lose faith. Look at that spread. That's amazing. This is a big month. So you've got to find that balance between taking opportunities and allowing yourself the space to surrender. Trusting the universe enough to surrender. Don't micromanage things this month. Please don't micromanage these things this month. The only thing I want you to manage are your thoughts. Okay? Manage your thoughts this month and focus on what you're doing. Keep your money on your mind. Keep going after honing those skills. I know some of you are doing some incredible things in your spare time. You are setting up amazing businesses. You are becoming more creative, more skilled in your creativity. You are learning, you are branching out, and you're doing that Virgo thing that you do. This is to me, this is a very Virgo card, you know. This is somebody honing away at their skills, doing something that requires detail and precision and focus, which is what you guys are about. Keep doing that, okay? The only thing you need to keep on top of are these, and if you can keep on top of those negative thoughts, plus anyone who you might feel puts you down or wants to drag you down or doesn't have anything good to say, if you can keep on top of that and keep above that, then you've got all of this, which is basically, hey, I'm chilled. I trust the universe. My wishes are coming true. And I'm bold enough and brave enough and centered enough and in such a state of, like, you know, eternal trust and abundance that I know I know that everything I want will come to me, and it is coming to me. This is a big month for you, Virgo. I really think so, and I feel some of you could see huge expansion as a result of the work you're putting in, and as a result of taking care of your mental state. I feel like that will free up so much energy for huge blessings to come in, and I can't even tell you how they're going to come in. And that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning. I feel like, oh, you might have missed that because my camera turned off. Well, I said expect the unexpected. I had a feeling that you need to expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. If you create that space in your mind and that peace in your soul and surrender, expect blessings that just fill you up. You are on fire, Virgo. I love this. Just do you. Do you. You've got this. You have got this. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm out. All right, Virgo. Jesus. You need to tell me what happens, you know. And this, by the way, I just want to say something. I'm seeing this not just as February, right? I mean, this is what you want to be focused on in February. Keeping those negative thoughts at bay and keeping your faith, yes. But I'm telling you, the results are far-reaching. The results are far-reaching because you have set out on a new adventure, Virgo, and it's to do with Saturn as well in that 5th house. He is going to be manifesting things that will bring you joy. He's going to be manifesting things for you to be happy about. So this, I feel like some of these cards, especially these two, I'm going to say all of these relate to, my intuition is saying 6 months, 6 to 8 months, you're going to see big things playing out as a result of what you're doing now, not just in the world, but also internally. You're clearing up the clutter in your mind, and making sure that you feed yourself positivity and encouragement and support and love. What we put in, we get out. So make sure that you feed your mind those things. Listen to motivational things on YouTube, all of that stuff, because you are building up to incredible things. And I feel like this is over the course of the next 6 to 8 months, you know. So fantastic. I love this, Virgo. You know, talk to me, let me know what's going on with you guys, because I'm excited for you. You know, and I'm excited for me too, because I'm a Virgo, so this is cool. All right, you guys, love you lots, and we will try and get my my bloody internet sorted on my laptop so that I can upload straight from there. Honestly, this Windows 10 update is such a nightmare. I cannot with it. Don't get it. I don't recommend it. It's the latest update. It just messes with your Wi-Fi. If you've got any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Okay, take care, Virgo. Much love. Bye-bye.